In the desert of 7th century Arabia, where tribes clashed and idol worship reigned supreme, one man dared to challenge centuries of tradition. This is the story of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, the man who brought the message of Islam to humanity. The story begins in Mecca, a city at the heart of pagan Arabia. The Kaaba, a sacred house of worship, is surrounded by idols, and society is steeped in ignorance and inequality. Women are oppressed, the poor are neglected, and the strong dominate the weak. But change was imminent. In the year 610 CE, Muhammad, known for his honesty and integrity, retreated to the cave of Hira to reflect. It was there that the angel Gabriel appeared, bringing the first revelation of the Quran. With trembling resolve, Muhammad returned to his wife Khadijah, who became his first supporter and believer. Slowly, he began spreading the message: worship one God, abandon idols, and uphold justice and equality. But this message threatened the power of Mecca's leaders. They saw Islam as a direct challenge to their wealth and authority, derived from idol worship and tribal divisions. The followers of Islam faced relentless persecution. Slaves like Bilal were tortured for their faith, while others were ostracized and beaten, yet their resolve never wavered. To protect his followers, Muhammad sent some to Abyssinia, where the Christian king provided refuge. Meanwhile, he continued to preach in Mecca, gathering more supporters despite the odds. As the opposition grew fiercer, a turning point came. Muhammad was invited to Medina, where tribes sought his leadership to resolve their disputes. This migration, known as the Hijra, marked the beginning of the Islamic calendar. In Medina, Muhammad built a society based on justice, compassion, and equality. The mosque became the center of life, and the bonds of brotherhood transcended tribal divisions. However, peace was short-lived. The Quraysh of Mecca waged war to destroy the Muslim community. Battles like Badr, Uhud, and the Trench tested their faith and unity. Despite losses, the Muslims grew stronger, their faith unshaken. The victories were not just on the battlefield, but in hearts and minds. After years of struggle, the Muslims marched to Mecca with an army so vast that the Quraysh surrendered without resistance. But Muhammad's response was mercy. He forgave his enemies and purified the Kaaba of its idols, restoring it to the worship of one God. In his farewell sermon, Muhammad reminded humanity of their shared equality, emphasizing the rights of women, the sanctity of life, and the importance of worshiping one God. His message was timeless, and his mission was complete.